making a bit of a noise in the background there. Before we let you go, if conditions are good tomorrow, the kind of bowling pitch that the Proteas will be taking the Australians on, compared to Newlands, what would you say?
Well, it's bouncier. There's less seam movement. There was swing today. I think that okay, I'll say it. I'll come out and say it, and I'll stop beating about the bush and sitting on the fence. I actually think that there's a surprise in store. I think Steyn in particular will prosper, and I think that Morné Morkel with his extra bounce could do an excellent job. Vernon Philander loves a little bit of seam movement, doesn't need a big green seaming wicket. So I just think that Australia are not in quite as strong a position as most pessimists are thinking, with South Africa making 266. I think they might get a lead, but I don't think they'll find it easy.
On Monday, we'll hold you to it. Neil Manthorpe, thank you very much for your time this afternoon, speaking to us live and direct from the Wanderers, where play has been stopped due to bad light on television. I'll be actually just going this at the moment. And then a very interesting question. Somebody says, who's been misunderstood most? Peter de Villiers or Seb Blackman? I'm sure you have some answers. Don't forget, rapid fire after news, so give us a call with your questions right now.
The Family Policy Institute, which promotes family values, has demanded the City of Cape Town remove 2 billboards at the strip club. The billboards from Mavericks Gentlemen's Club on the N1 highway into Cape Town and on Kloof Neck depicts a half-dressed woman. The Institute's Errol Naidu says the image objectifies women.
This billboard sends out a message that women are textile objects. Those images are disturbing.
The City of Cape Town's Tiny Hatton says they can act against the company because the signs contravene the city's outdoor signage bylaw.
The City of Cape Town's Environmental Resource Management Department has written to the companies to request them to take them down.
Judge Patrick Maqubela's registrar has been testifying in the trial of his widow. Sandy Maqubela and Vela Mabena are accused of killing the judge in 2009. Also a man who they suspected of robbing someone in his taxi rank. The police's November Philander.
Was later caught again and tied up with a rope. He was also stripped from his clothes and marched down to the Nyanga police station.
Economic Development Minister Ebrahim Patel says the targets contained in the Green Economy Accord are ambitious. The Accord aims to boost local manufacturing and smart green technologies, along with creating 300,000 jobs over the next decade. Patel explains the Accord contains 12 commitments.
There are commitments here by governments to regulatory measures. To enjoy this more and more. Team in studio, ready to field your questions for rapid fire. Jean, we're ready to claim victory for yesterday, right? Yes, thank you. That's 1-0. And then the day before was a bit of a draw.
Cans of 100% recyclable and sustainable. Visit cando.sa.com for more.
The cricket, the big story of the day, but we did...
Imran Tahir, the last man out. Bad light stopping play to thwart any chance of a late Proteas attack on the visitors' opening day. That means now that 10:03 tomorrow morning is the official start time. Back home, the Cobras coach Richard